delicious.
Getting ready for school. Oh, hi there. You want to know about school? Boy, have you come to the right bird. I'll tell you about school, and you know how I know so much about it? I've been there. Yes, I've been to school for 3 days. And with all that behind me, there's practically nothing I can't tell you about it. You know, you're one lucky duck, because I didn't have anybody to sit down with me and tell me all about what school would be like before I got there. But I'm going to tell you everything I know about school, so when you get there, it'll be a piece of cake. Now, then, I do have one little confession to make. Well, see, before I went to school, I was actually scared. Isn't that a hoot? Well, I really was. I was scared that when I got to school, I wouldn't know a thing about what was going on. And then I walked into the classroom, and guess what was written up on the wall? Give up? Well, I'll tell you, it was the alphabet. Yes, the same old alphabet that you and I have been saying right here together on Sesame Street. It was like seeing an old friend waiting there for me. But, you know, it wasn't always such an old friend. I remember the first time I saw it. I was standing right outside Mr. Looper's store. Oh, yeah. Abkadefki Jekyllmanopquerstewrixes is the most remarkable word I've ever seen. Abkadefki Jekyllmanopquerstewrixes. I wish I knew exactly what I mean. It starts out like an A word, as anyone can see. But somewhere in the middle, it gets awful queer to me. Abkadefki Jekyllmanopquerstewrixes. If I ever find out just what this word can mean, I'll be the smartest bird the world has ever seen. It might be kind of an elephant, or a funny kind of kazoo, or a strange exotic turtle that you never see in a zoo. It might be a kind of a doggy, or a particular shade of blue, or maybe a pretty flower. Nah, not with a name like that. Abkadefki Jekyllmanopquerstewrixes. It's the most remarkable word I've ever seen. Abkadefki Jekyllmanopquerstewrixes. I wish I knew exactly what I mean. It starts out like an A word, as anyone can see. But somewhere in the middle, it gets awfully queer to me. Abkadefki Jekyllmanopquerstewrixes. If I ever find out just what this word can mean, I'll be the smartest bird the world has ever seen. Boy, that alphabet was one welcome sight when I got to school. Anyway, if anybody tells you that the alphabet is the only old friend you'll meet in school, don't you believe it. 'Cause you know what else is in school? Numbers. That's right, numbers. The old 1, 2, 3 that we've been counting together every day.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
I'll tell you something else. Finding your way around in school isn't going to be as hard as you think either, because they have signs all over the place. You know, signs that say things like, oh, yeah. This one, school. So you know you're in the right place. and other words like, here, exit. So you know which way to go out. And Let's see. And bus stop. So you know where to get on the bus in case you go to school that way.
Right here? Oh, on the corner. Here. Okay. Here's where you want to take a bus. You're right. This corner needs a bus stop. I'm going to build you a great bus stop. I'll build a nice place to take a bus. Ta-da! A bus stop. This is it. Here comes the bus. It's stopping right at the bus stop. You can take this one. Anyone else want to take a bus?
Exit. 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 Exit.
School is great, that's what we say. We're gonna boogie down to school today. So let's go. 2, 3, 4, and let's rock. 2, 3, 4, going to school. 2, 3, 4, down the block. Yay, school! Yay!
Oh, this I've got to tell you. I don't know how many people already know about this one, but when you get to school, you might even know some of the other kids in your class. When I went, I met the little girl who lives down there around the corner from the Fix-It shop, and there's a bunch of kids I always play with in the park over there, and they were there. And there was a whole bunch of new kids that I had never met before.
Ah, hello there. It is I, the Count. Yes, they call me the Count because I love to count things. Today I am going to tell you a story about when I was a very young little Count. Yes, I'm going to tell you about my first day at school. The first day that I went to school, yes, I remember clearly. My mommy made me leave at home the spiders I loved dearly. I felt a little sad as I walked through the classroom door. But then I saw more children than I'd ever seen before. Ha ha, I cried, my new school will be fun. For I can count all of the children one by one. Yes, I'll count Gregory and Sue. That makes number 1 and 2. I'll count Boris and Igor. That makes number 3 and 4. Morris, Jane, and Eloise. 5, 6, 7, if you please. Theodore and Adeline make number 8 and number 9. And then I will count Ben. For Ben is number 10. Yes, there's Gregory, Sue, and Boris, Igor, Eloise, and Morris, Theodore, Jane, and Adeline, and Ben. And that makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The teacher taught the alphabet. We had to learn each letter. The alphabet was not much fun, but then things got much better. The teacher said, my children dear, it's time for numbers now. Can anybody count to 10? A small voice yelled, and how? Just watch, I cried, before this class is done. I will count all of the children one by one. Yes, I'll count Gregory and Sue. 2. That makes number 1 and 2. I'll count Boris and Igor. That makes number 3 and 4. Morris, Jane, and Eloise. 5, 6, 7, if you please. Theodore and Adeline make number 8 and number 9. And then I will count Ben. For Ben is number 10. Yes, there's Gregory, Sue, and Boris, Igor, Eloise, and Morris, Theodore, Jane, and Adeline, and Ben. And that makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, everybody, all together now. There's Gregory, Sue, and Boris, Igor, Eloise, and Morris, Theodore, Jane, and Adeline, and Ben. And that makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, haha, but those are only just some of the children in the class. Next, I must count the rest of the children. Then I must count the children in all the other classes in the school. And then I will count all the children in all the schools everywhere. Let me begin. There's Ermengarde, that's 11. There's Gerhard, it's 12. Renate is 13. Steve, 14. Bella, 15. Oh, I love it so much.
Just because you're a good friend of mine, I'll tell you something that most people don't know about school until they get there. Ready? In every room, there are more kids than grown-ups. And the grown-ups are called teachers. Now, I know it sounds strange, but that's the way they've been doing it for years. So, I'll show you how it works. Let's say that I'm the teacher, and Snuffy and the kids here will be the kids in my classroom, okay? Hello, students.
Hello, teacher.
I'm Mr. Big Bird, your teacher. And today, we're going to talk about rhyming. So, if I say the word hat, who can think of a word that rhymes with hat?
I can. Oh, I can, Bird. Yeah.
Wait
no,
a minute.
I
Hold
can't.
it.
I can, Bird.
Cut. Okay, now, that was the wrong way. See, you might think that everybody has to yell out an answer at the same time, but some genius worked out a great way to make sure that everybody gets a chance to talk in school. I don't think I would have thought of this myself, but get this. This is what you do if you have something to say. You just raise your hand, okay? Let's try it again. Now, who can think of a word that rhymes with hat? See, the hands are raised. That's the right way to do it. Excuse me, Snuffy, you're supposed to raise your hand, remember?
I can't, Bird.
Oh?
I must snuffle up, I guess. I don't have a hand.
Oh, yeah, good point. Well, then, you could raise your snuffle.
Huh? Oh, good. Yeah.
Okay, I'll call on you. Tell me, Snuffy, what is a word that rhymes with hat?
Oh, dear.
Raise your hand in the classroom in school. If you talk, there's a rule. First you must raise your hand. Raise your hand if there's something to say. Don't shout out right away, yeah, yeah, yeah. First you must raise your hand. Raise your hand. If everybody talked at once, then no one would understand. So if you want the teacher to call on you,
Baby, should have raised your hand.
I'll raise your hand. Now that we've told you why, you can raise it up high, yeah, yeah, yeah. Go ahead, raise your hand.
There are many times in the classroom when you should raise your hand. When you want to ask a question, or if you want the teacher to call on you so you can answer, or if you need to be excused to go to the boys' room or the girls' room, baby, should have raised your hand.
I'll raise your hand. Now that we told you why,
what else can I tell you about school? Did I tell you about... Oh, did I tell you the alphabet would be there? Well, in case I forgot, when you get there, you'll see the alphabet.
Sis boom ba, sis boom ba. We go to school, so rah rah rah. Yay, school! Yay!
And now, we have a guest speaker. Mr. Snuffleupagus is going to speak to you about school, because he is also an authority on the subject. He goes to Snuffle Garden every day. So, Mr. Snuffleupagus, in your opinion, what is something important that goes on in school?
Well, Bird, everyone makes mistakes, especially when they're trying something new.
That is a very worthwhile statement. You know, I personally have made a few mistakes myself.
No.
And if I can make a mistake, anyone can do it. I've a special secret children ought to know.
Yes, they should.
It's about the little mistakes you make as you begin to grow. If you make a mistake, you shouldn't start to cry.
Oh, no.
Mistakes are not so bad, and here is why.
Oh, everyone makes mistakes, so yes, they do. Your sister and your brother and your dad and mother, too.
Big people, small people, matter of fact, all people.
Everyone makes mistakes, so why can't you?
You know, kids, I have even made a few mistakes myself.
Wow.
You make a mistake while counting up to 10.
Up to 10.
Well, don't get mad and don't be sad, just start to count again. And if you should only get to 8 or 9,
8 or 9.
I'm still your friend and I still like you fine.
Oh,
'Cause
everyone makes mistakes, so yes, they do. Your sister and your brother and your dad and mother, too.
Big people, small people, matter of fact, all people.
Everyone makes mistakes, so why can't you?
If everyone in the whole wide world makes mistakes, then why can't you? Ha! Thank you. Now, what should I tell them next? Have I mentioned the alphabet?
I don't know, Bird.
Oh, well, I might as well. You can't talk too much about the alphabet.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. K. L. M. N. O. P. Q. R. S. T. U. V. W. X. Y. Z.
Lean to the left, lean to the right. Stand up, sit down, school's all right. Yay, school!
Let me tell you something top secret. I mean, this is private information, and I'm only telling you. Now, if it's really a cold day outside and there's only one teacher and maybe 10 or 20 or 30 kids in your class, that poor teacher will have to help 10 or 20 or 30 kids put their coats on. But just imagine, if you can put your own coat on, boy, will that teacher be impressed with you. And here's an easy way to do it. Ani and I will show you. You ready, Ani? Okay, now, watch what Ani does. She puts the coat on the ground or on the floor, spreads it out like that, and then she puts her hands in, and she picks it up and puts it over her head, and it fits right on. Okay, did you see that? Want us to do it one more time so you can do it again? We'll do it really slowly, Ani. Okay, see? Now, first of all, she puts the coat down. She puts it on the floor, facing away from her, see? Like that. And then she puts her hands in the holes where the sleeves are, and then picks it up over her head and slides it on. Wasn't that great? Okay, thank you, Ani. Bye-bye, see you later. Now, here's another tip. The same thing goes for shoelaces. I mean, let's say your shoelace came untied in school. Well, you can always ask the teacher to do it for you, or you can tie it yourself. And here's David to show you how.
Hiya, 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 gang. This is Dandy David giving you news on how to keep your feet happy and snappy. First you take your laces, and then you tie them like so. And then you take a hold of one side, and you make a little bow. And then you gather up the other side. And here's what you do. Now you swing around the bow. Yes, you swing around the bow. And then you pull it right through. And then you tie it real tight. And once you've got it into place, well, it's really kind of fun. And when you're done, that's what we call tying your shoelace. Tying your shoelace, easy as pie. Tying your shoelace, all you gotta do is try. Oh, it's easy, it's real easy.
David, could I learn too?
Sure, just watch. It's easy. First you take your laces.
First you take your
and
laces.
then you tie them like so.
Then you tie them like so.
Then you take a hold of one side.
Take a hold of one side.
And you make a little bow.
Then you make a little bow.
And then you gather up the other side.
Gather up the other side.
And then here's what you do.
And here's what you do.
Now you swing around the bowl. Yes, just swing around the bowl. And then you pull it right through.
You pull it right through.
And then you tie it real tight.
And you tie it real
And
tight.
once you've got it into place, now it's really kind of fun. And when you're done, that's what we call tying your shoelace.
Hey, now will you tie my laces?
Sure, Harry. But wait a minute. You don't wear shoes.
Yeah, I know, but I collect them.
Did you get that? Because if you didn't, it's no problem. Just ask a grown-up to press the rewind button on this machine, and you can watch the little song over again. Or you can watch Snuffy tie his shoes. See? His laces are untied. And, oh, wait a minute, Snuffy.
Huh?
I just thought of something.
What?
You don't have fingers to tie your laces. How are you going to tie your sneakers?
Oh, it's easy, Bird. Watch this. Watch my left sneaker.
Okay.
You want to see me do it to my other sneaker, Bird?
Yeah.
Okay, watch this.
Wow. That was really great. Thanks, Snuffy.
Oh.
So, there you have 2 tips on how to help your teachers, and incidentally, make them think you're pretty swell. Now, what else can I tell you about school?
Did you tell them about the alphabet, Bird?
Yes. Good thinking, Snuffy.
Polly, can you teach me how to sing the alphabet?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I'm going to listen. And then I'll see if I can do it.
B, C, D, E, F, C, H, I, C, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W.
Yeah?
Yes.
I can end that for you, I think. W, you ended, you said a W. X, Y, Z. Hey, we did the alphabet.
So, that's about it. If you walk into the first day of school knowing this stuff, you've got it made, and you'll have a swell time. Well, you don't have to thank me, 'cause it's my pleasure. I always like doing things for good friends like you. And listen, after you start school, and you're there for a while, and you've learned how to write, why don't you drop me a card? Really, I'd be interested in knowing how you're doing. Wait. Did I tell you about the alphabet? Yeah, probably. Well, bye-bye.